What are you trying to say? Don't
I don't understand why.
Wait,
You know why? She's a terrorist. She's killed so many children and kids.
Hillary? Wait.
When you're running for office, and the White House is called button, they call it the nook. So, like, you know how we're getting hit, London, and all these terrorist attacks? It's all because of them. So she has the power. And all the emails, the 30,000 emails that she let out, those were all private. And she used them on her email, and they went out. So why do you think we're being attacked? If a person can be that irresponsible, I don't want her as a president. And again, she's never done work. She doesn't create work. She is for the Islam, not terrorism. Look at ISIS, all those people that, right, like that girl that went to go help over there because there's a lot of people dying and children. So she's a white girl. So she went and helped. So ISIS captured 4 men and her. And they did a video, ISIS, and they slashed everybody's throat. She was the last one. She was tortured, murdered. The parents now are talking because they asked the fucking president for help. He denied it. He went golfing, and they killed her. They raped her. They tortured her for months, and they killed her. But your president went and gave $40 million for a trade-in, and he don't want to help her with Hillary.
Why is she president if she kills?
She's not president. They're running for president. So, because, again, you guys don't understand politics.
I understand, but are you trying to say you're voting Trump? Yeah.
Of course. Why would I want her in office?
But Trump will build a wall of Mexicans and send them back for no reason. I mean,
no, they're here illegally. I don't want them here. I don't want to be paying for Mexicans anymore. I don't want to be paying for them having a whole bunch of children and not working, writing on our walls. We have so many illegal. He is trying to they should go back and come to this country. It's like me. I go to your house and disrespect your house.
But Mexico is poor place. That's where they kill.
No, Mexico is one of the richest places in the world.
Really?
And Mexico has what the United States wants. You know what Mexico has? Their oil, their gas, their oil. And Mexico is one of the cities that has more tourism than anybody. Why? Because Mexico is rich on everything, their food, on their culture. But they're so corrupt, that's why they have so many drugs. And the United States don't want to help Mexico for that reason. Because they're keeping our oil because it's borderline with the United States. So, the United States is one of the ones that has the most powerful weapons in the world. So that's why. You think I want Hillary next to my button? That they can destroy a whole nation?
But what about the fruits and stuff? I mean, a lot of Mexicans, the percent you go on farms and pick up stuff.
There's a lot of it. It's like what we're fighting for. We're fighting for our country.
Get the money.
See, there's a lot of Americans. Me being American, I was born in this country, so my children. We've been raised here all my life. So me, like if I go to Mexico, there's a lot of white people that go live over there. They speak the language. They speak Spanish. So if you're going to come into a country that is not yours and you don't respect it, then you should go back. Because you cannot come to nobody's house and disrespect it. It's like you don't come into my house and disrespect me. You learn the language. You respect the laws of this country. How many of them are driving with no driver's license or drinking? I got hit by a drunk driver and it was a Mexican. He had 30 DUIs and I told a cop, why is he out? I'm hurt. My son, he got hit in the head and then they found a tumor in his brain. He could have died because of this asshole. So why do I want these people here? If you're not here, it's like Trump said, this is what he said, if you're not here working, if you're not here doing nothing for this nation, that you should not be here. There's a lot of Mexicans that have been here for years and that work and pay their taxes. I'm all for it. But the ones, we're talking about the ones that are criminals. Let me tell you, there was a guy that the Obama and the Clinton released from prison. He had to do life. He's a racist. He left. He raped his niece over there in Mexico.
Hillary?
The kid, the man that they released. They released because that's what they want. This is what they want. So he left. He came back. He grabbed her, a 15-year-old girl. He raped her. He beat her. He burned her alive. Why do we want those kind of people? And this is what Obama and Hillary, I call it Hillary, let out. Why would you want these kind of people? You guys can understand. You guys are the future of this country. You guys are going to get married one day. You're going to have children. Is this what you want? Because if she stays for president, and we're going to have the corruption, this will be World War III. And Donald Trump, what Donald Trump has, he has a big mouth. He's like a mini-me, I call him, because we're very straightforward. They don't want him because he already shook down Washington because they've been bought. They pay for corruption. That's why the big drug lords that there are, they're being paid by this government that we have right now. So it's very correct. So we, as adults, we can feel it. Because if I'm working, I don't want to keep paying taxes for all these people that are on welfare. They sell their stamps, they don't take care of their kids. It's coming out of our paycheck. I don't have those kids. Those are not mine. Why should we support them? That's why California, our nation, is really, really bad right now. It's so hard. Everything is going so much expensive. You guys don't feel it. We do. As parents. Because the bills. You go to the store right now. How much is a gallon of milk right now? Almost $8. It's crazy. So Trump, the only good thing with Trump is that he's a businessman. He knows how to make jobs and create jobs. I mean, you have to be a rocket scientist to not figure it out. Huh?
Not a lot. There's so many kids at my school.
So many
at school that hate Donald Trump. Yeah, there is.
It's because it's what their parents put into their head.
No.
And it's a normal thing because you don't understand politics. You don't know what it is
But
about.
the truth is that every race has their own murder stuff. Like, it's just the same, like, white people murder and Mexican people murder and black people murder and every race murder.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
That is the 1%. The number one. Number one race is black people. Second one is the Mexicans. White people are 1%.
Right? Wait, how are they 1% though? Like, how are they?
White people are only 1%.
Yeah,
because this nation, it is run by white people. Because why? They're smart, they're intelligent. The Chinese, the Indians. I'd rather live with a whole bunch of Indians than with Mexicans. Seriously. That's why, over there, San Jose, Santa Clara, Cupertino, they call it Little India. Why? Because it's full of those people that are brains, that they're smart, they're intelligent. That's Silicon Valley. Huh? I know how to write everything. You're not more comfortable. So that's everything over there. That's why it's so expensive. But there's, I don't know right now, so I got to pick up probably Marco from school. But again, people don't know politics, and I don't argue or discuss nothing with people that do religion and politics. And yeah, kids hear what their parents say, and they're afraid because Donald Trump will change. And yeah, we do need a wall. I don't need these people in my house. I don't need these people in my country. I really don't. I don't want to leave this for my grandchildren. I don't want to leave it for my kids because they're the future of this nation. This is my house. This is where I was born and raised and for my children. I don't want these people here. If you're not here to do nothing for this country,
get rid of all the Mexicans. You're Mexican.
No, they could go back to their country. Yeah, but we're here. What he's talking about is the people that came into this country illegally. And there's a lot of them. And they do need to go back. And like he said, they're going to do what they've done years before. Give them their amnesty. You have to come in the right way. He's not saying that they're going to be deported and stay over there to come back the right way.
Okay, so you know how the teacher says if you don't come in the right way, you have to go back and come in the right way.
Huh? Come back to where you're supposed to
She doesn't want you in your classroom if you're not going to behave and do...
You got to check your background check. Look how many... We're being hit. Kids are being killed. So they have a lot of terrorism because of what they're doing. Donald Trump wants to stop it. I don't want this. I don't want to... Can you imagine if we have a World War III right now? It's like what's happening. How many times London has got hit? Everything that's happening. Next
how many times the kids have to get sent away from their parents?
The thing is that right now, I'm just not going to put it. You were not probably on board for maybe, yeah. I was here when I lived around the corner in 2001 when our beautiful New York towers got hit by this fucking. Why should I be here? We can't be getting hit this way. This is our home.
This is life. This is kind of like life. This is where we all die stuff. No. The world gets worse.
That's why would you want a corrupt presidency? That she doesn't know how to run a nation. We put a black president because people saying we were racist, so we put a black president, and for 7.5 years, his asshole hasn't done nothing. Nothing. Our country has been going downhill.
Because he was part of ISIS, though, too.
He is, because he's Muslim. He is Muslim.
President Obama?
He's Muslim.
Is he black?
He's Muslim. It doesn't matter, but that's his religion. He's Muslim. And so is he. So again, that's why he's letting all these freaking people come into our home and do what they're doing. And that's what Donald Trump wants to stop.
But isn't America like a free place where everyone
is a freedom? One thing to say free. Don't take my hand and take my feet too. Yeah, we give you. This is a land of opportunity, but nobody takes that opportunity. Again, why? Just because they think this place is free, they want to be again getting everything free, being welfare, be that, and don't do shit. And that's the problem that our nation has. That's why we've been going bankrupt because we can't have so many people. Those 11 million that are here. Yeah, we should go back one by one.
You wish it